Hello everyone, good day to all. I welcome all my dear kids to today's online live classes. I am Pushpashri, faculty of Button Tutorials. I'll be handling mathematics for your standard. So well, my dear kids, in the last class we had studied about the square roots. So there we learned the meaning of square root and we solved some of the problems based on the square root. And if you people have missed that last session, please go through the description box and watch the previous class videos. So well, let us move on to today's session. So in today's session, we'll be solving some of the exercise problems which is there in your syllabus, that is in the chapter square and square. So we'll just start the exercise, and this is your exercise 1.3. Okay. Exercise 1.3. I'll just name it as 1.3. So till now we have completed exercise 1.1, 1.2, and this is your exercise 1.3. So now see to the questions. The question number 1, what could be the what could be the what could be the possible 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 ones digits ones digits digits of the square root of the square root of the square root of each of the following numbers of each of the following following numbers. And the question is as follows. Here you are having 4 sub questions. 9801, this is your first question, and the second one is 99,856, and the third one, that is 99,8001, and the fourth question 65766 025. So this is your question. See to the question. So what they're asking in the question, what could be the possible ones digit? Okay. So they're asking what could be the possible ones digits. That means the last digit of the following square root of each of the following numbers. So in each of the following numbers, if you take one number, so what is the possibility of the square roots? Okay, that's what they are asking over here. So in square root, so what we people will be doing? So in first, if we want to get a square root, we will be finding the square number, correct? So now I'll be writing the square number. See here, 1 square is equal to 1, 2 square is equal to 4, 3 square is equal to 9, 4 square is equal to 16, 5 square is equal to 25, okay, 6 square is equal to 36, 7 square is equal to 49, 8 square is equal to 64, 9 square is equal to 81, 10 square is equal to 100. So these are the square numbers and these are your 4 questions. Now see to the last number in this first question. The number is 1. So what they are asking, what could be the possibles ones digits of the square root for each of the following numbers? That means whatever the last number that you are having in the question, that number, in how many numbers will it appear? See here it is 1, and here in 81 the last one digit number is 1. So 1 and 9 can be the square root of this particular number, that is 1 and 9. Got this? So you will be seeing the last digit of the number, that is 1. Okay, so the last number is 1. In the square number, 1 to 10 only you can take. Okay, you should take from 1 to 10. So here 1 appears in 1 square and 1 will appear in 9 square. So apart from that, can you see any 1 in the last number? 1 is there here, but it is not the unit digit. So it is not in the place of unit digit. Okay, one's unit digits, one's digit, that means the last number. So here only the last numbers are that lies between the two numbers, that is 1 and 9. Write 1 and 9 over here. So come to the next one now. 99,856. So 6. The last number is which one here? The number is 6. See here, the number 6 appears over here and here. That means 4 and 6. So answer here is 4 and 6. Got this? So in the number 4 and in the number 6, 6 square is 36 where the last number is 6. 4 square it is 16. The last number is 6. So 4 and 6 is your answer. So now to see to this number 9,98,001 and the last number is 1. So since the last number is 1, we have already solved here, no? So same number you can write, that is 1 and 9. Got this? So now the last number is 5 here. See, is there any 5? Yes, only in one number it is. So write the answer is equal to 5. Okay, so this is your answer. So again I'll tell you, see, you will be finding what could be the possible ones digit number. So the last number you will be seeing and you will be writing the square numbers of that. In that, which is the last number which is equal to this particular number you will see, and that number will be your answer. So for this 1 and 9, the last number is 1. Here 1 appears, here also 1 appears, and here last number is 6. 6 appears over here and 1 more over here, and here 1. So again 1 appears here and over here, that is 9 square, and the 5 appears for only one time, that is 5 square. So now you people can copy down this, copy down. Okay, hope you all copied this. So now we'll move on to the second question. So we'll just move on to the second question now. Question number 2. Without doing any calculation, without doing any calculation, find the numbers which are, find the numbers which are find the numbers which are surely not perfect square, which are surely not perfect squares. Got this? So this is your question. So for this also you have 4 questions, sub question. First one is 153. Second one is 257. And the third question is, okay, 408. And the question number 4, that is 441. So now see to the numbers. So without doing any calculations, that means here no need to follow square root or no need to do the square numbers. So without doing any kind of calculation, we have to identify which are not the perfect square in this particular numbers. So here you can easily identify that the first one, second one, third one are not the perfect squares. Why? Because we have already studied the properties. The numbers ends with single zero, 2, 3, 7, 8 are not the perfect square. That rule you can apply, particular property you can apply, and you can solve these kind of problems. Take down the reason for this now. So, um, reason, I'll just name it as reasons, numbers 153, 257 and 408, that is 408 are the numbers ending with are the numbers ending with ending with 3, 7 and 8. 3, 7 and 8. So according to the properties of according to the properties of square and square root, comma, the numbers ending with 2, 3, 7, 8 or 3, 2, 7 and 8 are never, instead of not we can write never, are never a perfect square. Got this? So since we have already studied, people can copy down, okay? So the main thing here is the numbers ending with 2, 3, 7, 8 are never a perfect square. Got this? You people can copy down this, copy down. Okay. So fine. Hope you all copied this. We'll just move on to the third question. So before going on to the third question, I want to teach you one of the concepts in square root. I think we have not studied that. Let me teach you that concept and then we'll move on to the question number 3. So the concept is like this. We will be finding the square root with actual subtraction. So in subtraction method also we can find the square root. So how to find the square root? We will learn that. Okay. So that is repeated subtraction. Finding the square root, through repeated subtraction. Since this is an example one, I'll be teaching with the smallest number. So we'll take 36. So where we have the number is 36. For the number 36, we have to find the square root with usage of repeated subtraction method. So how to do this, ma'am? I'll teach you. The number is 36. So what are the odd numbers? 1, 3, 5. So these are the odd numbers. We will call it correct. So 36 minus 1, which gives you 35. Okay. So whatever the answer that you are going to get there, put the 35 here. After 1, which is the next odd number? 3. So 35 minus 3, that is 32. Okay. So now put 32 here. Whatever the answer that you are going to get here, put it in the next step, minus 5. So now 32 minus 5. So 32 minus 5. So here it will be 2, 12, 2, 3, 4, 5 and the remainder is 7, 27. So put the 7 here. Okay. So now, whatever the answer you have got 7, put to 27 here minus after 5 which is the next number 7. You will get 20. Okay. Put the 20 here. I'll be continuing here. Okay. After 7 the next number is 9. Okay. 20 minus 9 the number is 1, 10. The remainder is 11. So 11 minus 11 which gives you 0. After 9 the next number is 11. Correct. So whatever the answer you have got, you are going to put here. After 9, the next odd number is 11. So you are going to put 11. So 11 minus 11 is 0. So in repeated subtraction method, one of the thing is that till you are going to get 0, you will be subtracting whatever the answer that you are going to get with the odd number. Okay. So how many times you have subtracted? Calculate here. This is your first time, second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth. So, therefore, square root of 36 which is equal to 6. Got this? So, this is your answer. So, usually 6 it is 36 or if you do through your repeated subtraction method, your answer will also be 6. So, now you people can copy down this, copy down